my husband and I first took a look at this, we were extremely busy. Cutting cancers out of my patients and writing over 100 prescriptions was part of my normal day, practicing medicine as a physician assistant in a very busy medical practice. My husband ran his own construction company, and I had just started my own business as well, that I ran in addition to practicing medicine full-time. I also had just had our second child, so life was really, really busy. But as soon as I saw what Pure was all about, I knew that I needed to be involved with this company. They were speaking a truth that was so simplified. I knew it could help me get nutrition into my family.
You know, as a PA, when we went through medical school, we were not taught about nutrition. We were taught about pharmacological medications. What do you give to somebody who's struggling with specific illnesses? But we just weren't taught about nutrition. And, you know, a lot of times people are like, why didn't my doctor or my nurse practitioner or my PA tell me about the importance of what we put into our bodies in regards to food?
We're answering your phone calls at the end of the day. We're taking time to dictate our notes that we made throughout the day and put it into your charts. And then we go home to our families and we're putting food on the table and we're doing laundry and we're helping with homework, and it's just a very busy life, and typically we don't break out of that kind of box that we live in. And what we weren't taught in medical school, if it's not in our continuing education through our specialties, we're just not going to learn it. And so I broke out of the box that I was in because of my nephew's diagnosis of severe autism, and I began to do research on his diagnosis, and that's really when my eyes were opened to the vast majority of illnesses and diseases that we're fighting here in America and how they're hitting our children now. The things that we didn't have to struggle with until we were later in our adult life, our children are now struggling with in their teens. Did you guys know that cancer is expected to overtake heart disease as the #1 killer of Americans in the next 2 years? The type 2 diabetes diagnoses is increasing every year, and the onset age is younger and younger. The number of children, teenagers that are on anxiety and antidepressant medications is shocking, and it's getting worse and worse, and there doesn't seem to be an end in sight. This awakening for me is where I was when I first took a look at Pure, and I saw a simplified answer, a way to get whole raw food, plant-based nutrition that's been proven to be the best of the best into my family's body in a simple 45-second regimen in the morning and a 45-second regimen at night. It's something that every single one of us needs, and I found that there's really two groups of people in America in regards to our health. One group is really into nutrition. They check off their boxes when they're looking at the nutritional facts on the back of the vitamin containers. They are buying multiple different products from multiple different companies, spending a lot of money and getting very little results. And then there's a whole nother group of people who know that they're not doing what they should be doing for themselves, for their kids, but they're overwhelmed in life. They're overwhelmed with the thought process of having to whittle down through 100 different kinds of vitamins at their local health food store to find the right one for their family. And so they just keep going, knowing that they don't like the asthma medications and allergy medications and cholesterol medications and the focus issues that they're having in their family. They don't like the meds, but they don't know what to do.
And if I can get the message out that if we can cleanse our bodies of the toxins that we're consuming every day, we cleanse the junk out of our cars, we get new phones every year to 18 months to 2 years, but we live in this body our whole lives. This is our house. And if I can get the message out that if we can treat this body right by putting the right things in, a lot of people think, oh, I eat clean and I eat organic and I'm fine. The agricultural studies have shown that what we're consuming now, the food being grown in the soils now, is between 15 to 30% deficient in nutrition compared to what our grandparents ate. It's just not enough. We need to be supplementing. And so what I've learned after 11 years and seen over and over and over again in lab results and people's health, how they feel, you can see it as a healthcare provider when people start to cleanse the toxins out and pour plant-based nutrition, alkalinizing food in. Their bodies work the way it's made to work. People are always shocked at their results. I'm not shocked.
Pure has taken centuries of research and put it together with this simple philosophy of cleansing, balancing, and building the body with pure whole raw food nutrition. After 11 years of being involved with this company, I have found that when we give our bodies what they need and we clear the toxins out, your body will work the way it was made to work. You don't have to be sick. Welcome to Pure. I hope you take a very serious look at what we're offering here, because it truly could change the trajectory of your family's future.